something about that. Just last night, I saw a plane jump in this thing.
Hello, and welcome to the Daniels College of Business at Brooks Global Allied Health and Business Institute. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you information about our business programs. Being a student at Daniels College of Business means joining a closely knit community of more than 1,200 students and faculty who use every day to forge connections, create opportunities, and produce results in the world of business. The school's vision is that it's preparing learners with the knowledge, resources, and pathways they need to shape the future of business in an ever-changing world and positively contribute to society throughout their lives. To do this, the school has 5 strategic priorities. The first is that every student will receive an extraordinary education. Every student will be armed with the critical knowledge, capabilities, and perspective they need to meet the marketplace demands. Second, students and faculty will conduct research that will have an impact on the world and promote the sharing of knowledge. Third, the school promotes integrity by cultivating ethical leadership and challenging members of the community to strive for greatness through fair and ethical means. Fourth, the school values diversity and builds a culture that welcomes, celebrates, and promotes diversity. Lastly, the school enhances sustainability by taking a holistic approach to sustainability in everything we do, from operations to education to research. Being a student at Daniels School of Business also means taking advantage of the career support and services that Brooks Global Allied Health and Business Institute offers. This means knowing that you'll have the school support not only in your education, but in graduation and your career as well. The Daniels School of Business offers 5 degrees. The first is an associate's degree in business management. We also offer a Bachelor's of Arts in Industrial and Organizational Psychology, a Bachelor's of Science in Business, a Master's degree in Business Administration, and a Master's in Science in Industrial and Organizational Psychology. We also have 2 standalone courses, which are in Organizational Leadership and Strategic Leadership. The Associate's degree in Business Management is a 61 credit-hour course designed to be completed as a 2-year degree. This course will prepare students to enter into careers in management and supervision in business and industrial settings. This program builds academic and occupational knowledge, skills, and attitudes that are key to getting jobs, retaining positions, and advancing in the world of management. The Bachelor's of Arts in Industrial and Organizational Psychology is a 140 credit-hour program designed to be completed as a 4-year degree. This program is ideal for students who are interested in applying psychology in a business setting. Students will learn to address diversity issues, conduct trainings, give performance feedback, and handle other personnel issues. This program gives students the essential skills they need to promote employee productivity and retention within a business setting. Graduates of this program will be able to use the skills they have learned in a variety of workplaces. The Bachelor's of Science in Business is a 124 credit-hour program also designed to be completed as a 4-year degree. This program builds interdisciplinary skills that are critical to workplace success and has students explore key disciplines that support business careers by covering concepts such as accounting, marketing, management, and analytical decision-making. Each course in this program is designed to provide students with activities that will not only help them apply course material, but also help them shape their future educational and career decisions. The Master's of Business Administration is a graduate degree, typically completed in 2 years. This degree will help students take their business knowledge to a higher level by learning to frame and solve complex problems, gain analytical skills to assess opportunities, take on leadership roles, and foster team dynamics to advance their career. Students in this program will take courses in accounting, ethics, marketing, leadership, economics, and more to give them a complete business education. This program will prepare you for a leadership position in any industry. The Master's of Science in Industrial and Organizational Psychology is also a graduate degree typically completed in 2 years. This degree will help students prepare to serve companies by helping them hire, retain, and develop the best employees. Students in this program will learn how to tackle everyday workplace challenges, such as aiding a company's internal development, enhancing productivity, improving employee satisfaction, and conducting market research. Classes are a mix of psychology, research, and ethics geared towards a business application. This program gives students the skills they need to succeed in careers in management, human resources, and more. The first of our two standalone courses is the Organizational Leadership course. This course will help students develop the tools and mindsets they need to influence behavior in organizations. Students learn to take global perspectives, identify and understand critical business challenges, and turn those challenges into opportunities that a company can grow from. Our second course is the Strategic Leadership course that aims to enhance management skills by teaching students to make long-term goals and implement strategies for making them. Throughout this course, students will gain new insights into business management. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the programs we offer at Daniels College of Business at Brooks Global Allied Health and Business Institute. For more information, visit our website www.brooksgloballlc.com or email us at admissions@brooksgloballlc.com. You can also call us at 703-687-1552. We would love to hear from you, so please reach out if you have any questions, and hopefully we'll see you in one of our business classes soon.
Can you clean up on the top of the refrigerator?
Now we'll have Dr. Moore present Allied Health.
Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm coming through clearly this morning. Yes, I am Dr. Alicia Moore, and I'm here to talk to you today about the allied health side of things at the Brooks Global Allied Health and Business Institute. There are three programs that are offered. We have the Associates in Science and a certificate program in medical assisting. But the program that I would like to highlight for you this afternoon is the Bachelor of Science in Health Services Management. This particular degree, it's a 4-year degree, and it prepares students for entry-level jobs on the non-clinical side of healthcare. Whenever you go into a healthcare setting, be it a hospital, clinic, long-term care facility, skilled nursing facility, they're always the folks on the clinical side, which is what our medical assisting programs prepare you for, you know, with the scrubs and things of that nature, the stethoscope, the lab scope, the lab coat. But the folks who wear the business attire, the suits, the blazers, the ties, they're the ones who run the administration of the hospital. They're the ones who oversee the operations of the hospital. So individuals with this degree, it's an umbrella degree, so they land in an array of places within the healthcare field, from marketing, finance departments, human resources, executive offices, operations offices, you name it, from research to ethics. This degree can get your foot in the door in a lot of different areas. So let's talk about the degree itself. As I mentioned before, it takes a student on average 4 years to complete this degree. So in your first year, you start off with your general education courses, your English 101s. The minimum required math is college algebra. So a lot of you might be bringing math in with you, but just make sure it's on the algebra level. From your personal and community health, medical terminology, just to get you acclimated to collegiate study. The second year is where you're first introduced to health services management courses. In your second year, you take the health services management intro course as well as the health services management lab. In the lab, you're exposed to an array of different healthcare facilities, sites, roles, so you really get an in-depth view of what your future would be like in a career in this field. In addition to the health services management courses, you're also introduced to your accounting and your economics course. Because even though it's a health services management degree, you still need those business skills. It's just in a healthcare setting. By the time you hit your third year or your junior year, your classes will pretty much exclusively be your health services management courses, from current trends in healthcare delivery to healthcare financial management, healthcare marketing, and some cultural sciences like African American health and things like that are also incorporated in your third year. Population health is a key course in your third year because in the climate that we're in, dealing with COVID and things of that nature, there's a big spotlight on health disparities and health equity. And courses like African American health and population health, and even managerial epidemiology that you will take in your fourth year, help you to analyze trends in healthcare, which is also great for those of you who are interested in research. One of the cornerstones of this program and something that is unique to it that I believe sets our graduates apart is that it culminates with an internship experience where students, whether virtual or face-to-face, are employed as an intern at a healthcare facility in their particular niche, whether it be the marketing or the human resources or the front desk operations, excuse me, finance, 40 hours a week for an entire semester, allowing you to really get your foot in the door, maybe even intern at the site where you would like to launch your career, making those connections and networking and things of that nature, which the class that is attached to the internship prepares you for. There's some free electives in there. Altogether, you're going to take 120 credits over 4 years, okay? And at the end of this, the world is your oyster. You can jump straight into the field. This degree prepares you to pursue masters, MBAs, MHAs, Masters in Healthcare Administration, MPHs, which are Masters in Public Health, or it can launch you to go on the clinical side because we do, as you will find out next, we do have nursing programs. So when you think about it, as a nurse wants to elevate her career, she becomes the lead nurse or the charge nurse or the head nurse of a floor or a department. Okay. When you decide to advance in your career, having that business degree as a background allows you to make that transition to becoming a nurse on the administrative level, those making decisions, influencing policies. So I'd like to leave you with that. Feel free to browse our website, brooksgloballlc.com, where you can learn so much more about all the programs that we have to offer in depth. Also, feel free to stick around towards the end because we will have a brief question and answer segment. And I just look forward to seeing you guys in these classes coming up. Thank you all and have a great day. Happy Halloween.
And next we will have a video coming up.
Good morning and welcome to the Brooks Global Allied Health and Business Institute. I would first like to introduce myself. My name is Iman Alaswadi and I'm your Dean of Nursing. I'm here to talk to you today about our RN to BSN program and the importance of obtaining your BSN. First of all, one big question that many nurses have is a BSN mandatory? The correct answer is no. However, it is highly encouraged by many institutes, by many states, and just by many people in general. Why not obtain more education? As nursing, we know our career is constantly changing, healthcare is constantly changing, and our patient population is constantly changing. As we all know, there is a nationwide nursing shortage, and that nursing shortage is only going to grow even more. Over the next 10 to 15 years, we expect to have over 1 million nurses to retire. Back to is the BSN mandatory? No, it is not. But however, in some states, it is required that nurses attain their BSN by a certain amount of time. One of those states being New York City. New York, they have a 10-year law which states that ADN nurses must attain their BSN within 10 years. We all have our different reasons on why we took the ADN to BSN route or why we went straight to BSN. Personally, I tried to get into a BSN program. I was not accepted. So I said, hey, let me see if I can get into this ADN, which did work. So I attained my ADN. Then I got my BSN online, followed by my master's degree online. As having a bachelor's degree makes you more sellable as a nurse. A lot of times with your BSN, you can get higher paying jobs. You can get you present as having more education, and it just looks better on your resume, and it makes you like appear to be a better nurse. In addition, there's been many studies that show that bachelor status nurses and nurses who have bachelor's degree tend to have less mortality rate for their patients. It's believed that those nurses have a better critical thinking skills and just better off. They feel better as nurses. So a lot of hospitals are becoming magnet hospitals, and they do require their nurses to have a BSN by a certain time because magnet hospitals must have at least 80% of their nurses at BSN status. So here at Brooks Global, we do offer our RN to BSN program. It can be finished in as little as 14 months for advanced standing students, or a little over 2 years for those students who need to take some of the prerequisite classes as well. There's 10 classes that are offered. Each class is 10 weeks long. Majority classes are 3.5 credit hours. There's a couple that are a little bit more. But your total credit hours for the RN to BSN program will be 49. As I said before, it's offered online. There's no live meeting times. Classes are open 24/7, 365, and it's for the working nurse. We want to be there for those nurses who work, who have families, who have lives, but still want to better their career as nursing. So like I said, there's 12 classes. These include transition to professional nursing, transcultural nursing, health assessments 1 and 2. We have a pathophysiology class, a pharmacology class, nursing informatics, nursing research, nursing and women's health, a community health class, capstone, and a senior practicum. As I stated before, these classes are 10 weeks long each. You can finish the entire program in as little as 14 months. That's for advanced standing students, or a little over 2 years for those students who need to get other prerequisite classes as well. As stated before, it's completely online. Even when you get to your senior practicum, you're able to choose your own mentors or preceptors for these classes. They just have to fill out some paperwork in order to say that they are qualified to do this. And we just want you to succeed in our program. This is something that we do not want anybody to not succeed. This is something that is going to better you as a nurse and better our career as nurses. We hope to have you here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Okay, and so now we will open it up to questions and answers. And I see we have 4 questions in the Q&A chat box.
Well, I'm still here. This is Dr. Moore speaking. To answer, I'm not sure, Kai, which program you were referring to, but Nicholas, can I get more information regarding the BSN Health Services Management degree? Absolutely. More information can be found online at brooksgloballlc.com. There's also links where you can speak to someone directly in admissions who can provide you more information regarding like eligibility criteria and things of that nature to get into the program. Ashley, is the HSM degree similar to the nursing degree, but just not clinical? Well, it's similar in the sense that it is a 4-year degree. It is a non-clinical degree, but getting an HSM degree makes you just that. It makes you administrator in a hospital. You are not in any way, shape, form, or fashion considered to be a nurse. You are either an office manager, you are a payroll accountant, you are a human resources rep, you are a chief financial officer. Those are the titles you will have. You are not a nurse. And I hope I've answered your questions. Thank you. Ms. Brooks, did I answer those questions correctly? Did everyone hear me?
Yes, you answered those questions correctly. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
And there's one more question. I think this would be for Iman.
Hey, so the BSN program is actually each classes are actually 8 weeks long and not 10. I made a mistake, and you can actually finish that degree in approximately 12 months if you're advanced standing. That means if you have your prerequisite classes such as your Englishes, your maths, your sciences. However, if you do need to take those courses, it will take you probably about 2 years to finish the RN to BSN program.
Okay, and if we have no more questions, that concludes our Q&A. And thank you everyone for joining us today.